368. Robert, what's going on?
Rolling again, but there's a bus that's the pink line has a bus broken down on the back on the hill coming up from Rose Garden, where traffic is unable to come up either way. Apparently she's called for help, but that road's still blocked.
You called it the pink line?
That's the Portland pink line. Those they look like old coaches.
Okay, but you're okay. Everything's all right as far as we're concerned. It's just another bus that's broke down.
Okay, Vehicle 1 was entering the Park Rose Transit Center, and the individual in the mobility device was not secured. She refused securement. First time on a bus with her new scooter, she tipped over, bumped her head on the left side shoulder, left side rib, so sore. No transport, no toes, no test. I do recommend pulling the tape, however. And also, 1247 is going to drop her off at 42nd Sandy, and then at that time he will deadhead the Tiger and pick it up on time.
Copy. Data maximum full.
She won't tell me if she wants an ambulance or not. She's not answering me anything.
Okay, can you tell, does he have like any bracelets or necklace or anything on like that for medical issues?
No bracelet, and I see a blue choker thing that has his honor citizen pass. I see his honor citizen pass.
Okay, so did he actually like fall or just kind of slump to the ground more?
Slump to the ground, that's a great way of putting it.
Yes, okay, and you said, at one point you said in front of the bus, you mean directly in front of the bus or on the sidewalk there?
On the sidewalk, yeah, you're reading my mind.
Yeah, well, that's what I get paid to do. So they're up on the sidewalk and not really needing any medical or anything at this point, according to what they're saying?
They won't answer me. I keep asking. They won't answer me. Now he looks like he's going to get sick, like he's going to throw up.
Okay, and do they really want the bus then at this point or not?
Find out. Let me ask him again. Okay?
Stand by.
I've been at Sunset here for over an hour waiting for some guys to deliver porta potties. Anyway, I got other things to do, so I'm leaving, and as soon as I leave, they're going to come here and call. So if you get a call from them, let them know I had something to do, and I'm going to go do it, and I'll come right back.
7 got a priority call. What's going on? Where you at?
I'm over at Park Rose Transit Center. Need somebody to come out and take a look at a passenger. Anyway, was going around the corner very slowly into the transit center. She tipped over in her wheelchair. She's used to taking the train, hasn't taken the bus, and didn't know to hang on.
Okay, copy. And so the lady's in the wheelchair. About how old is she? Sorry, how old?
60.
And is she claiming injury?
At this point, she just keeps grabbing her shoulder, so not officially. I haven't asked her yet.
Well, I'm sending medical, and is she breathing okay and everything?
A couple passengers helped put her back up in her, it's kind of not a wheelchair, but a scooter type thing, and so I told her that we'll tie it up here until I find out what we need to do next.
1234.
Let you know, when I left 100 Powell and Highland, or in other words, 181st, a guy took my picture with his cell phone. What he did is he cut catty corner across the street and ran right in front of the moving bus. And then he thought I was going to let him on the bus, and I didn't.
Seems like every day drivers are getting their pictures taken by folks out there with their cell phone cameras. I feel sorry for you guys.
Anyway, that's why I didn't let him on the bus. I mean, I'm not going to reward somebody for trying to get himself killed with me as the instrument.
it is one of those kind of hard to know what situation, which is safer for the person, to have them go back or to have them just go ahead and get on. I trust you used good judgment at the time and everything was safe from what you could do.
He was on the sidewalk, and so he wasn't any danger.
Understood. Take it in.
Yeah, that bus driver made us all look bad, and you know, as I was telling the man, I told him, I said, you know, we don't all do that, and I thought that was just really mean of him to do that. He wouldn't even stop, and he was right at the bus stop, and wouldn't even stop. He just kept going.
I'm sorry. A guy ran down and banged on the bus while I was leaving the transit center, and he insisted to get on the bus. I told him to wait back to the bus stop. I was going to the garage. He still wanted to get on the bus, and finally, well, I think he gave up. Over.
Because you didn't open the doors, or what?
I'm not going to open the doors with somebody who's angry and banging on a door and stopping the bus in the middle of the street and then running in front of it insisting to get on.
And that, I'm just saying he went away because you didn't open the doors, or what made him go away?
He went away because I didn't open the doors, and then he came around to the driver's side and said, hey, I got to get to practice and you got to take me. And I said, no, I'm going to the garage. Wait at the bus stop.
Okay. Well, it sounds like he got the message.
Personal questions, what time I got there, what if I changed runs, and harassing me the whole time once I picked him up on Woodstock. So I told him I didn't answer personal questions, and he said he's going to call in on me. So I want this recorded. Any information at all. It's kind of scary to me now.
And did the guy seem like he was, you know, mentally stable?
Yes.
Okay, copy. It is recorded, and where did he get off at?
He got off at Milwaukee Transit, and then he stood in front of my bus, and then he walked back to the back of my bus and was watching me for a long period of time, and then I pretended to call you guys at that time, and then I didn't, and waited for him to totally walk away before I called you. So I don't know where he's at now. He's a white male, bald, 40s, I said, beer gut, and he's wearing all beige shorts, beige t-shirt with a beard.
Okay.
Catch up to 4403 here in bus 2118, and I talked to the operator. He said he went around, he wasn't thinking mainly because he didn't even see the officer until after he started going around the car. By then it was too late. And the chase officer, as they call him, that was going to write him a ticket, understood his situation, I think, of being a bus and his pressure to stay on route. So I didn't give him a ticket, let him go, just gave him a long talking to. He understands, never go around a police car without clear permission from the police first, and I think we're good on that.
6269 at Washington Square, and I have a mobility device. She's just stuck on the bus. We cannot get the lift to work. I had help. They've already helped me, and I've already shut off the battery, and it just won't extend or anything.
Yeah, batteries don't usually work on old buses like that, Julie. So you have somebody stuck on the bus. Are they stuck on the ramp, or are they just the ramp's not going out at all?
Ramp's not going out at all. We never got that far.
Sit tight there. We'll send the truck over to you. Just let them know that what's going on. Try to keep working on it, see if it pops, and then if it does, let us know. Service called and said that people are complaining about that you didn't show up to your 3:40 time point there at Cornell and Bethany. Did you go the wrong way on this trip?
Oh, absolutely not. I even dropped off a couple people, so I stopped at that stop, and I was probably about a minute behind schedule or right on time.
Okay, so you did the Cornell-Bethany side this time?
Yeah, going eastbound at Bethany and Cornell on Cornell, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we were thinking maybe you did the Bronson side, but all right. Well, maybe they just missed you.
I don't know what to say, but yeah, I've been on this run for 5.5 years, so it's, I mean, I
me, they probably have the wrong, they probably don't have their watch set right, so, you know how it works.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it. I mean, some drivers do run hot, I admit that, but I'm also very conscientious about not running hot, so I think they probably just had their watch off. Anyway, I know you've got other work to do, so we better wrap it up, but sorry, thanks.
No problem, Steve. Have a good day. It's 15:58.
Actually, there's kids, bulletproof high school boys sitting in the street on Palmglen as you make the turn, and they won't get out of the street even when you honk and go very slowly and take all kinds of evasive action. If you could have mall security go over them and explain to those guys that, hey, the reason why there's not seats in the street is because you're not supposed to sit there, that would be really good.
I had a guy yell at me back at Walmart telling me I was rude because 3 girls were getting out the front door pushing transfers into the hands of people waiting to get on. And I said, you need to go out the back door, and he's telling me I'm being rude. So I just want to record it that that's not right.
Okay, copy. Yeah, you're on record at 1634.
Call 5669 for me. It's bus 2904. Caution him. He made 2 mistakes. He did not open his door at first position, and he pulled into the intersection when the crosswalk light was on 0. Got stuck in the intersection. He should never have pulled from that spot.
First of all, whenever you're on the mall there, you must, at all the mall stops, you must make a second stop if you're not in the first position. Actually, you must make multiple stops until you leave the first position stop. All stops on the mall must be from the first position. Also, secondly, you apparently pulled down out of the zone when the timer for the don't walk was to 0, and that's a real no-no.
Thank you for the information.
Yes, I already started rolling on that Fremont and Sandy.
What happened to the guy?
He is now saying that he needs to be transported, so the road supervisor is waiting for ambulance and police.
Okay, but he's not on your bus, you're rolling and everything's good?
That's correct. I'm 24 minutes down.
Okay, copy that. Call if you see your follower.
Glassman, but the reason I'm calling is because I'm having a lot of back pain. I've got a disc problem, and I might have to have someone relieve me or have to take the bus back, whatever works out. Okay. Just keep us informed and let us know. I'm letting you know that I'm having a lot of pain. I'm going to probably need to either take the bus back or get relieved. Okay, so are you telling me that that's what you want to do right now is turn the bus around and go back to the garage? If this is the best time to do it, then I'll have to find a place to turn it around because I'm not stuck in traffic anymore. Okay, turn the bus around and go back to the garage and see the station agent. I'll let him know you're coming.
I just had invited a white couple who brought their domestic disturbance onto the bus. I invited them to leave the bus and finish their domestic dispute outside. There was a white female passenger who disagreed with my action. So I just wanted to get it on tape. They got on being disruptive, and I cautioned them to not do it on the bus, and they continued, and I asked them to leave the bus.
All right, I copy. Sounds reasonable to me. Lots of buses out there. Once they get done with their conversation, they're welcome to board again.
There was a passenger who got off later on who kind of chastised me for doing what I did.
Well, maybe you should start carrying a package of applications. We're always hiring.
That's what I told her. I said, you can come drive the bus too.
Sounds like a reasonable expectation on my part. All right, well, it's recorded at 20:03, and thank you very much for listening.
I just had invited a white couple who brought their domestic disturbance onto the bus. I invited them to leave the bus and finish their
domestic dispute outside. There was a white female passenger who disagreed with my action. So I just wanted to get it on tape. They got on being disruptive, and I cautioned them to not do it on the bus, and they continued, and I asked them to leave the bus.
All right, I copy. Sounds reasonable to me. Lots of buses out there. Once they get done with their conversation, they're welcome to board again.
There was a passenger who got off at later on who kind of chastised me for doing what I did.
Well, you know, maybe you should start carrying a package of applications. We're always hiring.
That's what I told her. I said, you can come drive the bus too.
Sounds like a reasonable expectation on my part. All right, well, it's recorded at 20:03, and thank you very much for listening.
Not verbal. I have asked him to exit the bus. He refuses.
Okay.
Please.
All right, I need to know where you're at.
I'm just inside the 13th in Alberta.
Alberta at 13th, okay. And I need a description of the person.
Male, short sleeve shirt, wearing pants, white pennies. About 6 foot tall, 180.
White male, black male?
Male.
You're cutting yourself off. White male or black male?
Black male.
Right. We're sending police. Stand by with me.
20, it's Laura Berlin.
Black and white pants, green and gray shirt.
Copy. My partner's on with 911 right now. Stand by. And do you copy that?
Wait for assistance.
They're going to be responded shortly. Open the doors. Let it know. Okay. Let the individual know police are going to respond to your location. They're en route.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Oh, you want me to stay with you until they arrive? 7241, you still with me? Alrighty, we'll be clear at 2126.
I have a verbal customer that's cussing and yelling at me, saying that I purposely shut the door on him. I have teenagers popping in and out of the back door. I need a supervisor.
Okay, what's your location? It looks like you're Pheasant and Haven.
I am at Pheasant and Haven.
Concentrate on me, Veronica. Listen to me. Ignore them. Listen to me. Where are you?
I am on Pheasant and Haven.
Okay, we're sending police. I want you to stay with me, okay?
Yes, I will.
Okay, if you need to leave that mic open, go ahead and leave the mic open so we can hear what's going on.
I want to go home too. I was trying to figure out what the hell they were even trying to do.
Veronica, can you hear me?
Two people that were on the bus cussing at me are off the bus now. I can't see them.
Hey, Veronica, take a deep breath. Are you okay to move now?
Yeah, I'm okay to move.
Alright, there's another bus coming up behind you. They can catch the next one. Go ahead, close your doors if you're safe to roll and roll. And just welcome. If you need to call back up here, give us a call.